Hi everyone, my name is Labiba, but you can call me Lab, and welcome to my channel called Creative Education TV. This channel is all about education and education related videos. Our motto is education but fun. I'm probably guessing that you guys are asking yourselves that what does she even mean by education but fun? Well, it's something that cannot be explained, but we'll get to know gradually. So, today's video is all about basic chemistry.
2,000 years later.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be learning apparatus, which is the most important and basic thing to learn in chemistry. I'm going to be using the Beginning Science Chemistry by Richard Hart, and it's the Oxford edition. It's available worldwide, so if you want, you can purchase one for yourself. Let's start to learn. Apparatus, Beginning Science Chemistry for Class 6. What is apparatus? An apparatus is a piece of laboratory instrument. Chemists use different pieces of apparatus for different jobs. Most apparatus is made up of a borosilicate glass, often called pyrex. Pyrex is a very delicate glass and must be used carefully, otherwise it will end up to be broken. So, I think we already have an idea about apparatus from a very young age. We used to call them mixers for chemicals. Are they really mixers for chemicals? Well, we'll find out, but first we need to know about a few basic things like what it is made up of, who used them, etc. Apparatus is used by chemists in laboratories, as we got to know from the slide. Chemists use different pieces of apparatus for different jobs. They are mostly made up of borosilicate glass, which are often called pyrex. Now, this pyrex is very delicate, unlike usual glass, so we must use them carefully, otherwise they will break. Our first apparatus is a Bunsen burner, so let's see what it looks like. Let's learn about a Bunsen burner, but before that, let's learn its spelling because in chemistry, the spelling matters a lot. B-U-N-S-E-N, Bunsen. B-U-R-N-E-R, burner. A Bunsen burner is a laboratory instrument that can be used to provide a single continuous flame by mixing gas with air in a controlled fashion. The ratio of gas to air that is mixed together can be manually adjusted, allowing the user to control the intensity, temperature, and size of the flame. Okay, so a Bunsen burner can provide a single and continuous flame in a very controlled fashion. The ratio of the gas to air that is mixed together can be adjusted manually, which allows the user or chemist to control everything about the flame, like the temperature, the size, and the intensity. For example, if we want to keep it on high, we can. If we want to keep it on low, we can, etc. In easy words, a Bunsen burner is an instrument used to heat things in a laboratory. Our next apparatus is a tripod, and this is what it looks like. Let's learn the spelling of a tripod. T-R-I-P-O-D. A tripod is a portable three-legged frame or stand used as a platform for supporting the weight and maintaining the stability of some other object. A tripod provides stability against downward forces and horizontal forces and movements about horizontal axis. So, in easy words, a tripod is a stand that has three legs and it is portable. We could keep a conical flask or round bottom flask or any other flasks on a tripod and keep a Bunsen burner underneath. Okay, so I'm guessing it's getting a bit confusing. but it's okay, we'll learn it all gradually. But for now, let's just know the facts that a tripod is a stand. Our next apparatus is a conical flask. Yes, the flask that I was talking about before. So let's see what it looks like. Let's learn the spelling of a conical flask. C-O-N-I-C-A-L. Conical. F-L-A-S-K. Flask. Conical flasks are widely used in chemistry laboratories for holding liquids and mixing them by swirling. So basically, a conical flask is used to hold liquids and mix them. For example, water is a liquid and milk is another liquid. We want to mix them using a conical flask. So how could we do that? We could mix them by swirling. Alright, so water and milk is just an example. Chemists would use other liquids. Moving on to a round-bottomed flask. So this is what it looks like. Let's learn the spelling of a round-bottomed flask. R-O-U-N-D. Round. B-O-T-T-O-M-E-D. Bottomed. F-L-A-S-K. Flask. Round-bottom flasks are often used to contain chemical reactions run by chemists, especially for reflex setups and laboratory-scale synthesis. Boiling chips are added in distilling flasks for distillations or boiling chemical reactions to allow a nuclear site for gradual boiling. In easy words, a round-bottomed flask is used to heat liquids or distillation. They also contain chemical reactions. And in the second part, we got to know about distilling flasks, but we don't need to learn them now. Next up is a filter funnel. Let's see the picture of it to get a glimpse of what it looks like. Spelling time. F-I-L-T-E-R. Filter. F-U-N-N-E-L. Funnel. Filter funnels have a neck of thin capillary tube and ribs which increase the filter paper's effectiveness and thus accelerate the process of filtering. Powder funnels have a small and wide neck for fast pouring of powders. In easy words, the filter funnel is wide at the top and narrow at the bottom. They are used to guide liquids into a small opening. The liquid or the filtrate passes through while the solids or residue remains at the top. So there's also written about a powder funnel, but for now, it's alright to learn about the filter funnel only. Moving on to a flat-bottomed flask, and this is what it looks like. Spelling time. F-L-A-T. Flat. B-O-T-T-O-M-E-D. Bottomed. F-L-A-S-K. Flask. Flat-bottomed flasks are round flasks, usually one neck, that are used for heating in distillation or other reagent reactions. They are not as durable as round-bottomed flasks, but don't have the sharp and vulnerable corners of an Erlenmeyer flask. Their flat bottoms do allow them to stand up on a hot plate, shelf, or table. So, in easy words, flat-bottomed flasks have one neck, and they are used for heating in distillation or other substances or mixtures for use in chemical analysis or other reactions which are known as reagent reactions. So I've been using a few words here and mentioning some names, and those names are the reasons that a flat-bottomed flasks are used for. So, moving on. They are not that much durable like a round bottom flask, but they're not as vulnerable as an Erlenmeyer flask, which we will get to know later. They have flat bottoms which allow them to stand up anywhere, like shelf, table, etc. So I've been using this word distillation here, and distillation basically means the act of purifying a liquid by a process of heating and cooling. Next up is a beaker, and this is what it looks like. Let's learn the spelling of a beaker. B-E-A-K-E-R, beaker. A beaker is a cylindrical container used to store, mix, and heat liquids in laboratories. Most are made of glass, but other non-corrosive materials, such as metal and heat-resistant plastics, are also used. Beakers usually have flat bottoms and a lip around the top. So let me explain in easy words. They are cylindrical in shape. They are mostly used to store or mix or heat liquids in laboratories, as we got to know from the slide. Most of the beakers are made of glass, but some are made of non-corrosive materials like metals and etc. As we saw on the picture, they have flat bottoms and they have a lip around the top. Moving on to a gauze, and this is what it looks like. Spelling time! G-A-U-Z-E, gauze. A wire gauze has a sheet of thin metal that has net-like patterns or a wire mesh. Wire gauze is placed on the support ring that is attached to the retort stand between the Bunsen burner and the glassware to support the beakers, flasks, or other glassware during heating. So, in easy words, gauze is a sheet of thin metal. They have patterns that look like net or a wire mesh, as we saw on the picture. They are actually placed on the support ring. They stand between the Bunsen burner and glassware. They do this to support the beakers, flasks, and other glassware while heating in laboratories. Our last apparatus for today is a burette, and this is what it looks like. Spelling time: B-U-R-E-T-T-E, burette. Burette, also spelled burette, B-U-R-E-T, is a laboratory apparatus used in quantitative chemical analysis to measure the volume of a liquid or a gas. It consists of a graduated glass tube with a stopcock, turning plug, or spigot at one end. So, in easy words, burettes are used to measure the volume of a liquid or a gas. It has a graduated glass tube with a turning spot at one end, as we saw on the picture of the burette. That's all for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I also hope that it was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with friends and family. If this channel hits 15 subscribers, I'll do a part 2 of this video. Have a great day and stay safe. Bye everyone!